Okay, so this is Monday. It's just a straight line. Um, the line explains the seasons because, you know, the sun is like, I don't know, it's like somewhere over here. Nobody really knows. And then there's the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. And Australia was feeling very pleased with themselves, so they drew themselves at the top. Their reasoning was that they're the furthest from Kukla, who lives somewhere over here. And, you know, I don't know, who can argue with that?
The Earth is in the shape of a Klein bottle. And so you see right here the ocean is just kind of flowing straight through the center of the Earth. And then there's the atmosphere sort of just doesn't exist because it's inverted. But the Earth decided not to turn on the atmosphere for the day, and because it doesn't really work with the geometry.
On Wednesdays, the Earth is a parabolic hyperboloid, and this is why you always see so many kids at the park on Wednesday. So make sure to drive slow so you don't hit someone, because this represents the path that they take when they're swinging, and then they slide down the slide here, and then they crawl through the tunnel there. And if they're in the tunnel when the Earth changes overnight, then they just end up in the Mariana Trench the next day, even though the Earth is only a crumpled piece of paper on Saturday, but don't worry about it. And then Australia is like down here, which is why we don't really see them. And then the tallest mountain on Earth, which is the snow pile at Mayo, is right up here.
Just don't talk to us. On Thursdays, the Earth is actually made entirely of metal. There are two natural landforms on the Thursday Earth, and they are the Colosseum and Mount Rushmore. So both of these you can only visit on Thursdays because that is the only day of the week that they exist.
So this is Friday. Friday is in the non-real plane, so therefore it doesn't exist. So I'm taking this object that doesn't exist to represent it. Well, you see, we don't really get on the Earth at that time. You just think you're on the Earth for the most part. But it's not real, so you can't be.
Okay. On Saturday, the Earth kind of deforms and folds into the shape of a crumpled piece of paper. So if you look closely, you can see the Himalayas, and over here we have the Mariana Trench. And then there's like an island over here, so that's Japan. And that one's Australia. That's it.
Okay, so this is Sunday. It's a donut, not a torus. And there's a black hole there, and so all the water is going there, and the rest of it just goes in circles all the time. That's Sunday.